You've got the regular run-of-the-mill IEC, GST, AD code, LUT, etc., etc. At the destination country, the same is replicated. It's just that the terminology is different. IEC is called EORI number, GST is called VAT, etc. But it's pretty much same logic. So there's VAT, import-export license, product compliance certification, responsible person, which is mostly for UK and European Union, EPR only for France and Germany, and that too only for a few product categories. This was mandatory compliance. Now we come to the other side, voluntary compliance. Again, we've broken down voluntary compliance also into geographies. Your home geography being India and your target marketplace, which can be US, UK, etc. In India, you would have REX registration, which is very important. I can't stress the importance of REX registration. If you're in, for example, if you do apparel business, duty rates is about 12%. But if you have a REX number, you would reduce it to 9%. So there's potential 3% savings of duties over there. Next, we've got duty pack schemes, road TEP, MEIS, SCIS, Startup India registration, trademark registration, design, etc. And in destination country, you've got trademarks, design copyrights, and overseas company formation. Apart from this, there is no other compliance that you would want to worry about. These are the only compliances you need to just follow strictly. This one is voluntary, the previous one was mandatory. What is VAT? When you start a new business, you will come across this terminology. For those of you who are already existing sellers, you would already know what VAT is. This is similar to the Indian GST system. Input, output, balance has to be paid or refunded back to you. Approximate rate is about 20% throughout the world. Misconceptions about VAT. You might have been told £85,000 in UK or $30,000 in Canada or 100,000 euros in Germany. These are misconceptions. They are only valid for domestic businesses, not for an Indian seller doing business in UK or Germany or Canada. The process, very briefly, it's you submitting your documents to an authorized agent. The agent submits the documents further to the government. The government issues you a VAT number over a period of weeks or days, depending on which country it is. For example, Italy takes 3 days, whereas Germany takes 3 months. Tax rates. You will notice from this page, tax rates across the world are approximately 20% with a few exceptions. Canada and UAE are the only exceptions, otherwise it's more or less 20%. So whenever you plan a new business, whenever you plan a new product line, make sure you keep aside 20% for the sales tax. Registration timeline varies with the month of the year. Usually in the month of November, December, everyone gets busy, government offices start closing down for Christmas holidays, so timelines increase, but most of the time it's about 4 weeks. Customs compliance. Some countries have a very easy, comfortable custom clearance process. For example, US. Other countries are very stringent. For example, any country in European Union, France, Germany, etc. You have to have a local importer on record. US, you have to have a US individual who's able to sign up as your IOR. Mostly your shipping companies will offer this as a free add-on service. Intellectual property compliance. If you're selling a homogeneous product or handicraft item which can be procured by multiple people from the same vendor, then the only differentiating factor is your brand. I can also sell a leather bag. You might already be selling a leather bag. There is no differentiating factor except the brand. Designs can be replicated, logos can be, well, logos can't be, well, designs, the product design can be replicated, colors, size, etc. are all variables which can be easily replicated. So if you have a homogeneous product business, it's very important for you to have a trademark. Make sure that no one latches onto your listing and sells the same product and undercuts you by whatever percentage. So having a trademark just before you start your business or once you've started your business is very essential for your growth journey. Timelines for registration. So trademark in the UK is the quickest. It takes about 3 months. US currently is taking about 10 months. India, Bhagwan ki marzi chalti hai, but about 1 year. European Union is also quick, about 6 months. Overseas entity setup. Why would you benefit out of setting up a company outside of India? If you set up a company outside of India, you receive a Payoneer US or Payoneer UK bank account. What that does is it enables you to hold fund of India in that currency for as long as you want. And in fact, you can bring the funds back to India whenever you require it at demand or whenever you raise the next invoice. Second advantage is you receive virtual cards from Payoneer as well. That you can use those cards to create a new Amazon account. You can add it to your Facebook advertising campaign, and that's how you take care of the expenses of the company as well. You also create perception of an American brand, American seller. You're local to your buyer as well. So there is that trust factor being developed. So there's soft advantages, there's hard advantages. There are certain tax benefits also. Some countries offer a lot of discounts on a lot of holidays on the taxes that they offer. For example, UK, there's a threshold of 85,000 pounds if you set up a company in the UK. First 85,000, you don't have to pay 20% VAT. Potential tax savings of approximately 17,000 pounds. This can further be optimized and increased to 37,000 pounds a year. So a lot of countries offer those kind of benefits, especially for an e-commerce business. All the compliances that we discussed, all four of them, tax compliance, intellectual property, overseas entity setup, and customs compliance, our team is more than capable to help you optimize your business and make sure that you focus only on business and not on the compliances. We'd love to work with all of you. Please do reach out to us for any of these services. While we speak your local language, at the same time we're present in the countries where you sell. We're authorized by the government agencies across the world. We work in your timeline as well as the timelines of your destination country as well. So I think we will be able to add a lot of value. My contact details, should you need to reach out to me on mobile or email. I will be outside at my booth